Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about getting out of debt. There's a lot of you out there who have accumulated debt and you're just not sure about how to go about getting out of it. And what I wanted to show you is a step-by-step way to get out of debt. And I probably can't get all the information in one video, so it's probably going to be a series of maybe 2 or 3 different videos, or ever how many it takes. But I want to give you the basic fundamentals for getting started on getting out of debt. Okay, if you look at the board here, the first thing that I recommend doing is making a 30-day self-assessment. When you make your 30-day self-assessment, you're going to add up all your income, you're going to add up all your expenses, and you're going to take your income minus your expenses, and that's going to equal what you have left over. Now, you have big problems if there's a zero over here where you have no money left at the end of the month. What we want to do, we want to categorize all of our expenses into essential or non-essential expenses. And what do I call essential? Those things that you have to maintain yourself every single month. If you have to have a car to get to work and you're making a car payment, that's essential. If you have to have the house that you're living in to a place to stay, that's essential. Those are the kind of things. The food that you eat is essential. The absolutely necessary things that you have to maintain from month to month. The non-essential items are going to be eating out, convenience store stops, country club memberships, vacations, any discretionary spending. So you're going to take a detailed list. You're going to take a pad with you every single day and you're going to write down everything that you purchase in the course of a day and for 30 days. Some of you will be shocked at the end of 30 days at what you're going to find. And I've asked a bunch of people to do this, and when they come up to the end of the month, well, I didn't realize I was spending $10 at the convenience store every day. Or I didn't realize that every time I go grocery shopping that I buy $30 worth of unnecessary items. Those kind of things. Now, in the non-essential category, there's some things that's going to raise arguments, and I can tell you that right now. And those things are stuff like cellular telephones. Do you have to have every, the super plan that has unlimited mobile to mobile and unlimited nights and weekends and texting? Do you have to have the super plan, or can you get by with the OK plan or the a little bit more scaled down plan than what you have? You might could find a $50 savings in that plan. You might could find a savings in your cable bill. Do you have to have all the movie channels? Do you have to have all that stuff? Some of them are bundled together in big packages. You may could find some savings in there somewhere. Okay, so that's non-essential. You're going to look, you're going to try to find what you can find in the non-essential category. Make a list of all your credit and rank them by most to least, or least to most. It doesn't matter. But you're going to rank them by that, and also the percent of interest that you owe on each one. So when you make this list, what I want you to look at, I want you to get an idea of how much money you owe. Let's say, for example, you got $150,000 owing on your house, you got $20,000 owing on a vehicle, and you got another $25,000 worth of credit card debt or whatever. So you got 150 plus 20 is 170, plus 25 more is 195. So you got 195,000 that you owe. That's what I want you to get out of this, is how much you owe, and then the percentages of each one of those. What are you paying the most percentage on? What are you paying the least percentage on? And then out of that, we can make a plan. We can come over here to our non-essential items that we find, and we're going to pick up some money each month. We're going to pick up, let's say we can find $200 of non-essential payouts that we've been making each month. We can start putting those toward our lowest credit card that we owe on. Let's say, for example, if we got $1,500 owing on a credit card, and we're paying down at $200 a month, we're going to pay that thing off in about 8 months. And so that one will be wiped clean. The easiest way to do it is to start with the lowest amount owed and pay it completely off, and then move to the next highest amount and then pay it off. It's referred to as a snowball effect. If you'll read any books about paying off your debt, you're going to find out that there's a snowball effect, what they call a snowball, because we pay one off, the money gets bigger, we pay another one off, and the money gets bigger, and after a while we have a lot more money to keep paying toward all these credit cards. So that's a good start. The 30-day is absolutely critical that you sit down. You got to be self-critical, and you got to find out where your money is going to ensure that you can stop it in its tracks and channel the money to take care of paying down debt. But that'll be our first video, and we'll stop right here.